we would think possibly the market could move to this point because it was moving up and it's around here when it's broke here. We saw here was important, it was important also here. It's actually tried to break in, it's broke first and moved down, and then it started to break here and it didn't, so it moved down. So it was moving down for a while, then it tried to break it again, and then it's broke again and it didn't, and it come back and finally it's broke. So it's kind of like indicating, telling me that market is actually, would have been telling me then, actually the market is trying to go back to my channel, right? So, and that's what it did. So here's your first a very good point that the market moved here. Well, you can see it's only the wings, which is always, it's usually quite could be happening that the market might be slightly below the resistance and support levels, or it could be above support and resistance levels. So it could be anything, but we knew roughly where it should go, it should stop. So next, also what we could do when we had this and when the market started to go down back in 90 something, it's actually created one bottom and the other bottom here, and it was changing its direction, remember? Here, that's what happens, right? So actually here we could have also draw a level like this, right? Which you can also do parallel. We needed to do parallel, and if I'll get a bit better, so like this. So parallel to this, kind of roughly could be. So we had also important level here. So we would look, the market moved. There is also another level. I know it's too much, but it's important to draw these lines because at one point of the trading, they will help you to know where to stop. And maybe where to go and trade, maybe to close the trade, because now you can see, look, this one and this two, it's the same. I had two bottoms here and I had one top at the previous, right? It's actually broke here, but we have this as one of the lines. We have another one and another one. So when market went down, we're not interested in what happened in here. We're still interested in what would be happening in here, because like, let's say we already know, okay, market would stop here, right? And it did. Then it moved down. So of course, the next one we would have this level, and it's actually broke, and we're thinking, okay, where is going to go next? And next we will be looking again in the history, see what happened before, and we see, oh, okay, there is a quite important. It was a turning kind of point for this movement, and it's one is here. It actually was quite important right here, and it was important here. It was like something around the movements around here is broke, and it was still moving between these two lines, and here we go, it touched this and it stopped. It couldn't break it. So if it was the top then, now it's the bottom, so it didn't break it. It's turned back and turned back again, tried to break it, didn't break it, and went up. And what next? We can see it's broke again, and next prediction would have been, of course, where that would go, and we would see where did it go. It go to this level. So, and the same with the other ones. And here, of course, when we had this top, we kind of didn't know what was going to happen with this one, and so we would have to wait when the market would stop, kind of, or we could have something to do and with this. So okay, what we can do, we could have just maybe draw like this to see what it's going to do, except it's like it's broke here when it went up and went down again, and so it broke that level, and it stopped. It didn't go further, it just stopped right here. So next one we would be drawing is, of course, that one, right? So now we have a little bit more indication of what was happening with this situation, what was happening here. So we had one top, we had one bottom, and so we were waiting where this top will end up. So we had a little bit of prediction it will end up here a little bit, so we were waiting. And the market stopped and it's reversed and started to move again. And so we could have draw this one top and another bottom. So we can draw also yes, we can draw parallel lines again using just these two tops. We didn't know about this top yet, and we didn't know about anything what is here. So that's another channel, and you can see that stopped and moved